There's the real star of the video, just ran.
Oh.
That was Lenny. All right. Good morning, people. It's Sunday. What is it? November 9th, I believe, right?
Yep.
And day 5,000 of the government shutdown. I don't know. All right. Now, I'm only responsible for what I say, not for what you guys hear. Let's talk backups, okay? What do you carry besides your primary? Now, I have a primary, I guess, that, I guess I carry this one. Woo-ha! Yep, right there. That one right there. Pretty much, I carry this. Let me see. That fancy camera work you don't have to pay for. There it is, right? I carry this more than anything else, all right? It's just it's a Ruger, what is that, RXM. Now, there's certain things I have to do to these things, like this trigger release right here. One problem for me is I got a short thumb, thanks to Uncle Sam. Didn't give me no money for that neither. But so those things are always really tricky for me. But it takes the Glock. What do you know? That's actually a Glock mag in there. This is I carry most. All right. I added this right here because it's just a little bit bigger, easier for me to grab. But I do carry everything. I carry revolvers a lot. Let me see if it's on top here. Yeah. I have my church gun. I like this one. It's very small, sets to the hip really good. It's comfortable in a church pew. Because you have to understand, if it's not comfortable, you're not going to carry it. I mean, yeah, I know, all you tactical people. You're getting your panties in a bunch already, but that's the fact of life. It's got to be comfortable. You don't want to be sitting in a church pew, and you got to sit straight up, right? So, yeah, you don't want to be uncomfortable. But that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about backups, okay? Now, let me hear it. Like I said, you don't have to pay for this expensive. Aha! There you go. Camera work. No extra charge. First of all, I always carry a knife. I've carried... oh, my gosh. I have, as you can tell. I've carried one of these forever. Not the autos, because they're new. When Buck started making the autos, I'm like, no, I just got to buy one, right? This is actually my second auto. Believe it or not, the first one, the blade, came loose a little bit, and I sent it to Buck, and I thought that they would just go ahead and, tighten the blade up. No, they sent me a brand new knife. You absolutely can't talk about Buck enough. Now, I wear this, all right, either that one or this one. This is one of those Boker Kalashnikovs. As you can tell, I've changed the bevel on it to make it a little bit more slicey. So I always carry one of those. I always carry a little dinky knife in my pocket. I'll either carry the companion to the Boker or reach into my pocket or, I kind of like this style. I like the blade. Anyway, so I've always got two knives on me, and generally I have two guns. Why? Because if you're primary, you have to defend it, okay? Now, I carry this holster, which I had to alter. I had to cut it low because when I put the Bond arms in there, this came up a little bit high and it wouldn't allow me to pull it out of the holster and leave the holster in my pocket. Now, the Bond arms is really kind of cool. I don't know if you guys have them or not, but this little thing right here, there's a spring in it. I took the spring out because it made it real hard to close. I used the defensive rounds. Aha, there you go. Now, this is strictly a backup. If I carry a revolver, I carry this for a backup, okay? And I have some 9mm, because I do like to target shoot with it. I've got some 9mm barrels to it. When I bought it, it came with the 9mm, and I changed it to a 3-inch 45 410. And you can get the barrels. I don't know. I don't remember what I paid for the barrels. Barrels are like $150 a piece, something like that. I'll be honest with you. I've had this for so long. I do not remember do you remember what I paid for this Derringer?
Money.
Money, yeah. I don't remember what I paid for it. Maybe $300-400. We'll go there. Sure. But this thing right here, these Bond arms, you need to understand something about them. This trigger is it's different than you're going to find anywhere else. There you go, empty. Oh, that's dirty. I need to clean it. Anyway, when you pull this trigger, it's watch the motion. You don't pull because it won't. Down and back. Down and back. And it's a nice trigger pull. But you better practice with this because you pull it out of your pocket and you try to pull the trigger like this. It's a hard trigger pull. Okay? So remember, it goes down. But yeah, this thing here, it's a little heavier. That's the only drawback to it. All right? And fits in the pocket good. I will tell you when you put it in your pocket, for the first half hour or so, you're going to feel the weight. Then after that, you'll just forget about it. Now, the other one I carry is the North American Arms, the 22 Magnum. This holster I think I bought on Etsy. If I'm not mistaken, I bought this holster here on, what was it, Amazon, I believe. Whoops. The lint. That's why you put always anything you put in your pocket, all right, if you're wearing blue jeans and such, you need to have it in a holster, else the lint will clog it up. Now, what this one is, it's the shortest barrel they had, and as you can see, I put this on. This grip I actually got on Amazon. They wanted too much money for them at North American Arms. This little dinky grip that was on it, oh my gosh, man, you pull the trigger, it like to fly out of your hand because you just couldn't get it. And the 22 Magnum in a package this size, absolutely, it's got a little nip to it. So, and it's 5-shot, all right? And this sits in your pocket really good. It just curves around. All right, so yeah, this thing is so light you never know you're there. You know, because there's so many different things to take into consideration when you're carrying a firearm. I did research on these two things. I could not figure out which one. I do know one thing, these Rough Rider series or whatever this was. What is this? I don't know. This one is Renegade or a Redneck or something. Yeah, it looks like Redneck. You can buy these. They're not polished, okay? Now, I don't care if it's polished or not because it's going to sit in my pocket. It's the exact same firearm as the ones that are really polished that they want $500 and $600 for. But, yeah, I just did it this way. But if anybody from Granbury, Texas actually sees this video, I wish you guys would tell Bond Arms that the spring that they put in here is just a little too stiff because after it makes it real hard to close. And I didn't want that, right? They call it a Bond Arms flip. I've never gotten onto that one. But, yeah, it's a fantastic firearm. Accuracy, 10 feet. I'm like 10 feet with a 45 in here is about what you're going to get. Now, with these things in there, I can consistently hit a 12 by 24 inch target at 25 yards, and I will put all 3 of the slugs in there. I believe it's got like a bullet up on top of some sort. It's .32 caliber. Then I think it's followed by two 30 caliber round balls, and then there's a plastic wad in there. They shake. You can see them. But, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, I took those things out of there, and it's just fine. The 9mm, because of the way they're made, they just put a little right here. And, yeah, you can just reach in and pull the shells out. But if I want to go and I want to shoot it and really practice with it, I sure don't do it with the 45. I will shoot a little bit, but I'll, swap into 3-inch 9mm shell. You just put an Allen wrench right there, and it's locked. It won't come out, which is great. So then you just change it, put another barrel in it. But as of the two, I mean, the one that I absolutely carry the most would be this one right here. Now, yeah, there's arguments about a 22 caliber for self-defense. That's on you. I mean, look, the 22 caliber for self-defense, I've done it before. Look, I don't want anyone shooting me in the chest with a 22 caliber, especially if they're going to put more than one round in there. Now, the 22 Magnums, they have about the same velocity, okay, as a 9mm. But, of course, it's like 45 grains, less than that probably. I think the ones I'm shooting out of here are 42, 45, something like that. But, yeah, I mean, and as far as the knives, I do enjoy the autos, not just because they look cool or anything. It's just because I can open it up really quick. The Barlow I got in my pocket is not an auto, but, I've got this one here, too. This is, Boker makes a good knife at a good price. These things just work. And, what can I say about the Buck 110? It's a legend. But on the backups, I know a lot of guys, the Ruger LCP, the little crappy pistol, a lot of guys carry that. Bond Arms makes a magazine-fed pistol. I think just about everybody makes them little dinky pistols, but I prefer something that looks a little, different. I'm old-fashioned, as you can tell, because I'm an old guy. But, yeah. This is what I use for a backup. Reason for the backup is just, generally when I'm carrying like a primary, a lot of times, I mean, I've even been known to carry this, okay? This has got to be my favorite pistol of all time. Something about the Brownings, right? The high powers. Or that style pistol, I should say, because somebody's going to get on there and scream, those guys are just horrible people, in my opinion. They're the, what would I call them? The liberals of the gun world, right? No, you got to do it this way. No, you got to do it that way. I'm just telling you how I do it. But it's a good idea to have a backup. And look, I mean, I don't always strap a sidearm on when I go out into my property. But I definitely always have one of these in my pocket. When I wake up in the morning, I put one of these in my pocket. All right? So even if I'm sitting around the house watching TV or making a video, I mean, I always have one of these in my pocket. It's just how it is. And I think a backup is an absolute necessity if you're going to carry a firearm. But this is just what I carry. I bought this knife here, man. This was like a dealer special. Look at that, huh? Ain't that slick? There you go. That's also a Boker. I bought one that was black, and my son stole it from me. So I bought this one here because it sort of matches this one, right? And yes, I do. Ooh, let me try to dust that off a bit. Yeah, it wasn't dust. It's just fingerprints on the gold. I do carry this quite often, and it does carry really well. See? It carries really well. It did have that flare magazine well. I just, how I got that off was I strapped this down, drove the pen out, cut the pen, pulled the plastic off, put the pen back in. Right? And, what you doing, pussycat? He's right over here. But, yeah, what do you carry for a backup? I'm interested to know because everybody's got their own ideas, right? All right, God bless everybody. Just killing time on a Sunday.